Hey y'all, we're here. We're here. We're here. 7th Avenue, 46th Street, Times Square. We're in Times Square, y'all. We're about to start hooping. More importantly, the kids are out here. The kids are out here playing basketball, y'all. Let me show you. Look at these kids out here, y'all. We got Brooklyn against Dykeman. Okay, so that's Brooklyn against the Bronx. Well, Dykeman technically is in up. I guess they're going by the Bronx. New Heights. Heights. I guess they're doing like the new Washington Heights. I guess. Yo, these kids are out here, yo. These kids are out here playing basketball. They are spreading love. They are having fun. And this is what we like to see. And of course, I'm gonna start hooping in a second. But that's a different type of hooping. A different type of hooping. What? Y'all, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Before I start hooping, I wanted to show y'all what the kids is doing out here. All right, y'all. The kids is out here. The kids is out here hooping. I'm about to start hooping right now. So let's get it. I'm gonna put my stuff down right back there and then we're gonna get it. How y'all doing? Nice. Mm. I got a good spot right here. These kids is out here chasing chasing the what's it called? Yeah, I put my stuff right here. Hey y'all. So, how's everyone's day going? I hope everyone's day is great, that you got back to work or to school, wherever you're going in your life. Nice and easy and steady. Today we're in Times Square, as you can see. It's been a long time since I've been in Times Square, y'all. And wow, the kids is out here playing basketball. The people is out here. They closed off Brookway. They closed off 7th Avenue. I had no idea. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? You want to try? You want to try? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. You did it. Good job. Out here. And, oh, thank you. Out here in Times Square. And, there's lots of people out here. Wow, what a day. What a day in New York City. What a day in New York City. What a day in New York City. Yana. Yana. Are y'all near Times Square? Come and see me. Come and see me. Say hi. Say hi. Come and stop by. Say hi. Jeans. Oh, there's so many lights here. Times Square. I don't really have. I don't. And there. Definitely. Steve Sabathia. Back back. Now I lost the last. I want. So if we lost the last two games against the Marlins, I think that means seven. Oh, 7 out. I think that's what that means. If we lost the last two games, because I know we were 5 away. So what would it take for us to start winning? I mean, we're already winners, right? Oh my gosh. What would it take? Lieutenant Colonel Francis P. Duffy, Catholic priest. It's a statue of a white man here, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about that. Well, some of you may know, some of you may not know. I won't get into it. But if you want me to get into it, I will. So let's get into it. What would it take to destroy and take all of these statues of the colonizers down? What would it take? What would it take to take all of these statues of all these white men down, right? That colonized these lands. What would it take? What would it take? Uh, Ask Yeah, these kids be running up on punch, get knocked in the knocking up. Ow! How can I pay you? Can I pay you electronically? Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. I accept. Let's do it. Ah, what's your name? Mariana. Oh. Oh, so cool. Yeah. Yeah, let's pick the five out of that. Oh, right, okay. Mariana took some pictures of y'all. I swear. Chicago. I took her and share. And I don't know. That was a good one. Yeah, they're so good. I love that. Okay, that one for sure. Five. Five. Oh my god! Oh my god, yo, these are so freaking great. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love that one. So yeah, this is my day. You made my day. Yo, I just started hula hooping 4 weeks ago. For hula hoop. You did? Oh, like texture, yeah, it's been like a month. Good for you. How's it been for you? Oh, that was like a rest. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing it, girl. Yeah. Oh, I love that one. Okay, I think I got my five. Okay, I think I got my five. I'm pretty sure. Let me just look at all of them just to be sure. I love them. Yeah, I got my. I think I did five. Yeah. So Mariana's here. We're taking professional photos. My photos for $20. Yo, come through to Times Square. She needs some Venmo. What else? Cash, yeah. Not Zelle. Venmo, cash. Come through to Times Square. Get you professional photos for $20 before the price goes up. Oh, you want to airdrop them? How do I do that? Are we still connected? Yeah, we're still connected. Wow. All right, y'all. We're in Times Square, and I just had my pictures professionally by Mariana. The kids are playing basketball over there. There's like a whole tournament going on. I got to take a sip of my water. Let me know where y'all are at. Who's in here? Say hi. Don't be shy. Can you hear me, first of all? Can you hear me? I'm sure you can. Take a sip of my water. Stop it. I love that. That's the show. Sorry, my dad. So shout out to dad. My dad, I remember my dad, my first hospital right there in Madison. Asking people, ask my contract now. Just have fun. Yeah. Hell's Kitchen. It's what makes me keep sure. Right on the steps. Give that to Yo, Stephanie Colfire. I love that. With Uh, it's fun. Shout out to fun. Plain Steve. What's your name? What's your name? I said, praise me. Village. The doctor. You know the story and he was a doctor and he was mixing up options. His wife wanted to live forever, right? She wanted to be young and live forever. And but where does the other woman come in? Because I know he had, I don't know, but there was two women. It was his wife and someone else, another woman. And then thank you, boo. I love your hair. It's giving throat shot. Um. Anyway, so he ended up giving them a potion, giving him a potion, and so that they could live forever. And but he had to keep giving them the potion, right? Otherwise, forget about it. And then at the end, like they had to keep spray painting themselves because they were cracking. Their skin was girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. And then at the end of the movie, he dies, right? Because he was like, oh, I think I think they met someone else and they took a potion. They took a potion and they were supposed to live forever. And and then at the end of the movie, he dies, and they're at his funeral in the church. And then they leave the funeral, the two of them, right? Because now they're old and cracky. Their skin is literally dripping off because they have to keep shellacking and spray painting themselves. And they come out and they're at the top of the steps of the church. They go to take one step down, the one falls and trips and falls, but she just the other one with her. Girl, both of them tumble down the steps. They break into like their bodies break into five different pieces, girl. And then you could see that like their body parts, like the hand moving across the ground and putting each one back together again, girl. That was the craziest movie, but I loved it. Shout out to Death Becomes Her. Shout out to Death Becomes Her. This Sabrina Carpenter. I gather that she's an entertainer type, a singer. She's rather beautiful. Oh, here comes the crew. Here comes the crew. Here comes the crew. Four of them on bicycles. You remember when you were that age? You were like 12, 13, 14 years old, out here in these streets, just, it's summertime. You're like, your parents are like, yo, get the fuck out of the house. And you're like, oh, God. So you're just out here in these streets with your homies. Yeah, that used to be me. That used to be me and my homies. That used to be me and my homies. We used to be out here. Not in Manhattan. We didn't hang out in Manhattan until it was time to go clubbing. Yeah. Now, when it was time to go clubbing, that's when we were in Manhattan. Hmm. What club did we go to? We went to Webster Hall. Loved Webster Hall. The one time I went to Webster Hall sober, yo, I was super smoked because everybody was drunk and dancing, yelling, and I was super smoked. Yeah, but we used to be out here, yo, in these streets. We used to ride our bikes. We used to rollerblade. We used to be. I'm gonna go the other way. Yeah, yeah. We used to be out here. We used to be out here. Oh, look, there's Donnell Rollins, the comedian. You know Donnell, the comedian? Is he on the Chicago show? Donnell Rollins. Like I said, y'all, lots of money, lots of fun times. Y'all. Um, Get physical. I like to my Nicole, Nicole with two L's. Okay, Nicole Overstreet. And guess what? Dr. Nicole Overstreet is a Black female doctor. That's right. That's right. And that is why I went to see Dr. Nicole Overstreet. Now, let me tell you, thank you, y'all. Now, let me tell you, I'm 42 years old. And for 41, for 40 years, all of my doctors have been white men. Okay. And there came a turning point where it was like, yo, I don't feel safe. I'm safe to go see you as my doctor. I don't feel safe. And let me tell you why. There was one instance, well, there was many, but the last one was I went to see my regular doctor who I had been seeing for many years, many years. My mom went to him. Anyway, it's during COVID. This was during COVID, and the vaccine had just been released to the public. So mass hysteria. People are like, you know, fighting with each other. Oh, you took the vaccine, or you didn't take the vaccine. Like all this crazy shit, right? And I live in New York City. So anyway, so I go to see Dr. Nordlick. Okay. I go to see Dr. Nordlick, who was a white man, who's a Jewish white man who wears a yarmulke on top of his head. And we were talking about the vaccine. And I told him, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. And I said, I don't trust these pharmaceutical companies. I don't trust the government. I'm not doing it. I spoke to him about the skeevy experiment that these people, these white doctors, did on my ancestors. Right? Now, if y'all don't know what that's about, these white doctors went door to door in the South, okay? Talking about we have this new vaccine that treats that treats whatever, right? And guess what they were doing? They were injecting my ancestors with syphilis. Do y'all know what syphilis is? I'm sure y'all know what syphilis is. Yeah. Okay. They were lying. They were lying and saying that they were helping the community, but what they were really doing was injecting them with syphilis. So guess what? I ain't taking your vaccine. As a matter of fact, I ain't taking no more vaccines. How about that? Okay. So When I told him, when I reminded him about this experiment that the government did on Black people, you know what he said to me? He said, "Oh, that happened so long ago. Nigga, what? That happened maybe 70 years ago. I know people who are 100 years old. They were still alive during that time. So the nerve of you to tell me that, white man, I ain't taking your vaccine, right? So you showed your hands, say, oh, that happened so long ago. Yeah, but yet, if you want, you could talk about the Holocaust and all the other atrocities that happened to the Jewish community, right? That's not too long ago. Whatever, my G. My point is that I no longer feel safe in your hands. I no longer feel safe in your hands. So what I'm gonna do now is find a doctor that looks like me, so I can speak freely and be understood, right? I don't have to explain why I don't want to take a vaccine and why I don't trust the government and why I don't trust these pharmaceutical companies. So that's what I did. I found me a Black female doctor, and her name is Dr. Nicole Overstreet with two L's. Nicolle. Her office is at 221 East 51st Street in Manhattan, between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. Go see Dr. Nicole Overstreet. She came in the office today looking radiant, with her high pony and her pink outfit. Yeah, girl. Dr. Nicole Overstreet. She's been practicing medicine for over 16 years. Okay. And when she walked in the room, she said, hi. I said, oh boy, am I glad to see you. She said, really? I said, yeah, Doc, I'm here just for you because you are a Black female doctor. And she said, I sure am. I said, I know that's right. Ah, that's right, girl. That is right. So I say all that to say that you have free will. And if you don't feel comfortable in any type of situation, especially when it has to do with your health, you can always make a change adjustment. Okay? You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. Oh, but I've been going to this doctor since I'm a little kid. So what? So what? Today was my first time in her office. And yes, the office was impeccable. It was clean. Everything was in order. They had a nice water machine. They had a nice section with the goddesses at the front desk. There was about 6 or 7 of them. Everyone was happy and smiling and gorgeous. And then they had a separate section if you had to get blood work. So I got my blood work. I got my what else did I do? They did the EKG, and I documented everything, right? Because I think it's really important for us to talk about this, right? That we go to the doctor, that you get your physical, that you get your blood drawn. You know what I mean? That you know about your health, So I documented everything. Of course, I asked for consent, you know, from the doctor, and then Ashley, who took my vitals, and then Rula, who did my EKG. Yeah, y'all. So it's really important that you go get physicals and whatever else that you may need. Because she told me, she's like, well, you're over 40. How do you feel about a colonoscopy? That's what she said to me. She said, well, you're over 40. How do you feel about a colonoscopy? And I said, well, should I get one? She's like, yeah, well, you're over 40 and it's important. I said, okay, doc. All right. She said, so the first step is that I make an appointment. She gave me a referral, right? And then she told me what the colonoscopy was, right? They told me what it was for. It's to monitor, they go in your rectum, right? And they see if you have any polyps growing and obviously cancer, right? So I'm over 40. So it's in my best interest that I have a colonoscopy. She asked me about my mammograms. I had my first mammogram last year, and I'm like, well, should I get one every year? She's okay, cool. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my appointment for mammogram. And then she asked me about dermatologist. Now I said, well, yeah, I've been to the dermatologist a couple of years ago. She said, well, it's important to go to the dermatologist so that they can give you a once over. Look at your skin, hey, listen, this looks a little, you should get this checked out in a couple of years. That looks a little, because I'm out in the sun. Y'all know I live in Costa Rica. So I'm out in the sun. So it's important to go to the dermatologist, not because you have a pimple or something, you know? And then the cardiologist, and then the cardiologist for your heart, right? I've had a pre existing condition for many years. So that's important that I follow up with a cardiologist. You know what I mean? So shout out to Dr. Nicole Overstreet and her practice. Yeah, young. Yeah, young. Shout out to shout out to that are aware, culturally, yeah. So that's she likes the ones left. That's how it's you're the ones check box. I you with pleasure, well, health, love. I invite pleasure, joy, health, and wealth. Okay. So, uh, you know, to seek, what do I want to say? Ways that I can invite in health, joy, wealth every day and satisfaction. Touch me and then just touch me until I get my satisfaction. Oh my God. That's it. The game's over. That was quick. That was quick, y'all. All right, y'all. I am, you know what? Shout out to Sabrina Parkinson. You know who I love? Shania Twain. No, 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 no. Let's go, girls. Me and my mom used to listen to that record all the time. All the time. All the time. Oh boy. I wanna be a- to feel the way I feel. Yes, I feel like a woman. Oof. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a superstar. I wanted to be a performer. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to sing. I wanted to dance. I do that. Well, what to say? Well, you know what? I'm in Times Square right now. God damn, it's a pretty big stage, right? It's a pretty big stage right now, y'all. Ooh, come through, top buns. Yo, she's got a top bun, a great deal, looking fabulous. Mhm. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to be a performer. And then I wanted to be a what do you call that? A composer. I wanted to be a music composer and like direct symphony, people playing instruments. That's what I wanted to do. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Purchase University, upstate New York. Hmm. I think that's where the New York Knicks practice at Purchase University. Yeah, girl, that's what I wanted to do. I feel like a woman. Oh no. What's up? What's one way? Best thing about it. You went out and started. You also, Mariana took pictures of me, and I picked five. So I got some professional pictures, y'all, of me hooping. How great is that? How super great is that? Oh, DOAC. Y'all ever watch that podcast on YouTube? It's called Diary of a CEO, maybe? I think that's what it's called. DOAC. Diary of a CEO. It's hosted by a black man. I think it's Steven. His name is Steven. I haven't watched it in a while. However, he interviews really interesting people. He interviews a lot of interesting people. Yeah, hula hoop. Yeah. Do you know how to hula hoop? You do? You just missed it. They were playing basketball, the kids. They're done. Yeah, take a picture, man, Jake. Yeah, take a picture, my Jake. What is this? Tiana Taylor, one battle after another. Yo, she gets it in. Taylor. She's from Harlem. I think she's from Harlem, yo. She gets it in. Tiana Taylor. Let me tell you something. Not only is she beautiful, right? Because like you could be beautiful. What else? What else? What else you got? She is super talented. She's a singer. She's an actor. She's a mom. She's a dance. She's a New York chick. Yeah. She's a Rose from Harlem. Yep. That's right. Oh, is that Wayne Brady? Sure is. Oh, Tay Diggs, Moulin Rouge. Vous couchez avec moi ce soir. Yeah, girl. Here in Times Square, you get all the whole you get the whole download of what's going on. Come see these shows. Come see Moulin Rouge. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Be a lady mama now. Yo, I did a talent show. I did a talent show probably 18 years ago. Oh, she's taking pictures. She got her leg up and everything. I know that's right. Your angles, girl. Your angles. Oh, he's got a professional camera. See, they be out here. These photographers, they be out here blessing us with their gift, giving us a beautiful shot of, of how they see us, right? Because the eye of a photographer, oh, those babies are so cute. Because the eye of the photographer is so special. You know what I'm saying? Y'all photographers out there, shout out to all my photographers. Y'all have such a special eye. And when you are able to capture the true essence and beauty of a person, whether it's male or female, I mean, that's really special, right? So, anyway, sis was out here with her on the thing, taking all of angles. So, shout out to all the photographers. Okay, talk, mommy. Hey, Bobby. How you doing? You out here with your mom? Okay, I see you. So, Moulin Rouge. So, about 18 years ago, 17 years, I did a talent show. I did a talent show um, at a school in Bed-Stuy. Shout out to Bed-Stuy. And um, we did that song. We did that song with the updated version with Christina Aguilera and Miss Elliott and Lil Kim and Maya and Pink. Yeah, girl. Guess which part I played? I was, ooh, I was gonna say the conductor, but I was Missy Elliott. She like, she really weaved all of the parts of the song together with all the different songstresses. Listen to that song. Listen to that song. she was really like introducing each woman into the song. And we did a talent show, girl. It was me and what, four other women up there dancing. We did a choreographed dance. Girl, that was fun. When I tell you, when I tell you, being up on that stage with these other women dancing, yo, the whole crowd was up on their feet. The whole crowd was up on their feet. Don't they were even doing no, they were throwing money at us, yo. In the school, yo, they were throwing money at us. I know that's right. They were for the community, and there they are throwing money at us. Yo, hilarious. 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 And, right? Because they go like, at the end, what happened? Oh, baby. So anyway, so so at the end, do like this whole climax, right? At the end. And there I am, where all of us are in a line doing like this like back bend. And my wig falls right off, girl. I was wearing a wig for the performance. I was wearing a wig for the performance. One, a short like bob. And you know, she fell right off as I was bending backwards. And then I picked it up and waved it at the crowd as I ran off the stage. So much fun. So much fun. That was a good day. That was a really good day. That was fun. So shout out to Moulin Rouge. Shout out to shout out to Patti LaBelle and the LaBelles for in theaters September 26th. It's called One Battle After Another. So it's Sean 10 too? Girl. Sean, okay. All right, listen. Um that's the naked, what's gonna call it? What's his name? The naked cowboy. I never seen him in person. There he is. Yo, he's been out here a long time, y'all. What would it take for him to come over here and that we can hoop and play together? Yeah, y'all. Come over here, naked cowboy. Um, yeah, so shout out to Patti LaBelle and I think they're called the LaBelles. I voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Hey, sister, go, sister, go, sister, go. Hey, sister, go, sister, go, sister. Yeah, bro. You met my mind down on New Orleans. Oh boy. Shout out to New Orleans. Yo, these cities watching me. She must be about 3 years old. She's in her stroller. She's in her stroller. And she's going like this. She's going like this in her stroller as she watches me. So cute. She is cute. Oh, okay. Elmo. Who is that? Elmo? Girl, I'm running like that. Oh, Mickey, Minnie, Elmo. Here they come. Yeah. Times Square, you can find it all, girl. That white one. Oh, Elsa. Let it flow. Let it flow. What it is? Let it flow. Frozen. Let it flow. Or let it go. Let it go. Which one is it, y'all? Is it let it flow or let it go? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go the other way. Mm. There you go. The best donuts. Who's saying they have the best donuts on the planet? Krispy Kreme. Okay, let's talk about Krispy Kreme donuts. Oh, let's talk about Krispy Kreme donuts since they want to put up an ad saying they got the best donuts on the planet. I mean, so far that I've tasted, I would say that's a fact. Just from what I tasted, okay? Because you ever get a Krispy Kreme glazed donut? Enough said. If you ever had a Krispy Kreme glazed donut, those donuts are the bomb, okay? If you've had a Krispy Kreme vanilla glazed donut with sprinkles on top, that's all I gotta say, okay? So, I, from what I've tasted, I would say yes, so far. Because not for nothing, Dunkin' Donuts fell off. Y'all fell off. Y'all fell off. Y'all fell off. That one time I had that chocolate munchkin and I was like, what is this? You feel me? So that was money well spent, Krispy Kreme. That was money well spent on that ad. You feel me? What time is it? Y'all, what time is it? Because I've been out since what time I've been out since? Been out since 10 a.m. Been out since 10 a.m. I know that's right. We're out, y'all. We're out. It's time to quit. Hey, my mother. What happened? Going okay? Keep your head high. Remember that you are loved and you are special, okay? I love that. I love that. I'm flying out here. People out here, y'all. You see a lot of different types of people out here, y'all. It's actually quite beautiful. You know what I mean? Everybody out here with their families and their friends or by themselves, just chilling, having fun, taking pictures, creating memories. Yeah, y'all, this is fun. This is nice. Babies are out here. The elders are out here. Who is that? That looks like Erica Jane up there. I don't know if that's Erica Jane on that Levi's ad. I don't know. Popping, whoever that is with hair, that blonde hair and that body, popping. Um, he's an actor. He is an actor in a lot of like gangster movies. Chaz, something with Chaz Palm, something. And I met him many years ago. I met him many years ago. I interviewed him actually many years ago at a boxing event in the Bronx. And he's he's got a restaurant. That's my point. He's got a restaurant. And he was sitting in front of his restaurant. What street was I walking up? I was walking, I was walking up 46th Street. 46th Street goes downtown, but I was walking uptown. Not uptown. I was walking across town. I was walking across town. And the restaurant is his namesake, Chaz Palm something. And he was sitting right out front. He was sitting right out front with a homeboy, having conversation. And there he was. Yeah. What movie was he in? He's been in a lot of those gangster movies, like Scar. I don't know if he was in Scarface, but types of movies. Those types of gangster movies. Gangster. Y'all remember this song? Shaggy. Wasn't me. You should tell me on the counter, or on the sofa, even on me in the shower. She even got me on camera. So then I don't know. And I'm out on a sofa. Yeah, I can even louder. You learn to know what's over. You know when you don't know the words, but you know the words. Yeah, girl. This song came out a minute ago, like year 2001, 2002. Girl, this song is over 20 years old. Oh, look. Now we've got a couple taking a picture. Taking pictures. No, that's right. Okay, black dress. When I'm running on the counter, when I'm running on the sofa. Whenever it's that sold his sperm for money. Yo, these ads are crazy. Sell skills, not. I think it said something like he sold his sperm for books. Right, given her an extra is that's awesome. Given her an extra. How many of y'all got caught out there cheating? Be honest. Be honest. Y'all, how many of y'all have gotten out there cheating? Be honest. All right, I have. You, you know what? You know what it was? I didn't have the gut. I did not have the gut to end it with him. I was being very selfish. I was being very selfish. Mm. I wanted my cake and to eat it too. And then I got caught. And then I got caught out there. Mm. They're out here playing music and dancing. Oh, they're doing TikTok trends, y'all. They're doing TikTok trends. You know, like when one person starts dancing and then the other one joins in, like, oh my God, there's someone dancing with me. Yeah. That's right. Go viral, y'all. Go viral. Go viral, y'all. Go viral, y'all. I've seen him on TikTok before. Oh, no, that's right. He's like an Asian kid that he like wears the suits. That's what I'm talking about. So they're a crew. They're a crew. They're a crew. I know that's right. What you and your crew out here? I'll be in the background. I'll be in the background. Look for me, y'all. Make sure you like the video, share it, okay? Because we're out here. We are out here. We are out here. They out here doing these viral TikTok dancing videos. Gotta make sure my titties don't come. Which way was I going? Was I going this way or was I going that way? Let me go that way. How long have we been here, first of all? Yeah, we've been here for 74 minutes. Are you for real? How come y'all didn't say anything? None of y'all said, Rick, you gotta take a break, my G's. I'm gonna take some water. Little shop, little shop, orange. Oh, they got all these ads out here, y'all. Yo, she out here looking like a goddess. She's wearing this pink and purple gown, her head wrapped up. Yo, with that full. Oh, gold shoes. I know that's right. All right, y'all. I got actually 44. 444. My ancestors walk with me. I'm divinely supported. Ancestors walk with me. I'm supported. Ooh, that's a nice outfit. She's wearing a beautiful pink dress. It's like a 50s style dress with a high neck like this, and it's belted. It's really nice. It's soft pink. You see them doing the viral TikToks behind me? I know that's right. I know that's right. Doing the viral TikToks, y'all. Do your viral TikTok. He is out here. So I had a conversation with my father the other day. Not really a conversation, but we were talking about um reality TV, right? Because he's been watching this show called The Challenge. And I used to watch The Challenge when it first came out like 20 years ago, right? And he's like, yo, these people never even had a vlog. And I'm like, yo, dad, this is a vlog. Like my dad's born in the 50s, you know what I mean? So they've been programmed to, go to college and then work behind someone's fucking desk. Although my dad never worked behind someone's desk. My dad has his own business. But that type of mentality, you know what I mean? That you gotta go to college and then, for 5 years and then be $200,000 plus in debt, that you pay until you die. And then you work some office job, all crusted up. That's my dad's generation. And that's a generation after him. And that's probably part of my generation too, right? However, now, yeah, shit is different. Shit is different. Yo, be creative, my G. Yes, you can be on TV. You can be on TV and not be, a Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie. You know what I'm saying? You could be on TV. You could be on reality TV. You could do these challenges. You could be out here making viral TikToks. You know what I'm saying? You could be a street artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be anything. Literally, you can be anything. My nephew, shout out to my nephew Dominic. He just he's about to start college this week or next week. He's about to start college next week. He just came to New York. He's born and raised in Arizona. My brother left New York in 2020, in 2002. He moved out to Arizona for college. And then he started his family out there, right? So all of my brother's kids, he got married and all this other stuff. So his whole family is Arizona based. Anyway, Dominic, my nephew, my firstborn nephew, he's 18. He's 18 years old. And ever since he's a baby, ever since he could talk, he's been telling people, his classmates, his teachers, everybody, that he's from New York. He would tell everybody that he's from New York. And guess what? He finally did it, yo. He's going to college here. He's going to college in downtown Manhattan. He moved into his place yesterday in Bed-Stuy. He's got two other roommates, and he did it, y'all. He did it. He's here. He's and he's starting his life. So he is in culinary school, and it is his desire to be a world traveling A plus private chef, a private chef. Okay, you feel me? A private chef. And I told him, I'm like, yo, it's possible. I told him, I said, yo, I watched this video. I follow this girl. What the hell's her name? Stephanie, something with the V. Stephanie Vicy, something like that. On where did I watch her? I watched her on YouTube for shorts. And she's a private chef. She's a private chef. I watch her shorts all the time. She puts up point of view. Um, a private when you're a private chef for an NBA basketball player, when you're a private chef for an MLB baseball player. All these cool captions, right? And yo, she's traveling all over. I believe she's based in Miami, but then she posts videos of her working here in New York in someone's high-rise apartment. You know what I'm saying? So you can be and do things you want, y'all. You just gotta believe it. You just gotta believe it right here. You can do anything you want. Anything. I promise you. I promise you. And here's another thing, right? Like when it's spirit led, when you feel it in your bones, in your gut, in your soul, that's when you know it's spirit led. That's when you know it's spirit led. Like this hula hoop. I didn't know how to hula hoop up until 4 weeks ago, July 26th. Yes. And Spirit asked me to pick up a hula hoop. And I told Spirit, I said, I don't know how to hula hoop, Spirit. And Spirit's like, pick up the hula hoop and try. And I was like, okay. And I picked up the hula hoop and I spun it around my waist and it started doing this. 4 weeks ago, y'all. And now I'm out here in Times Square, spinning a hula hoop, transmuting energy, bringing joy to the world, getting my pictures taken. I got some professional photos, y'all. Woo! To add to my repertoire. Yeah, girl. So you can do anything you want. I promise. I promise. Just have faith and believe in yourself. Yo, they got these kids out here dancing, doing these viral TikToks. I know that's right. So you call your cousin, you call your little sister. We going viral. We going viral. Look, they got Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I never seen a Harry Potter movie. Have you? Okay, Rihanna. Yo, I love Rihanna. Run, run, run. Take it to the sunset side. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm. I'm doing sneakers. Run, 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 run. Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess I came on the right day, huh? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's like, yo, just go to Times Square for a little bit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, Times Square, really? Really? Okay. You know, we spoke about being perceived a few days ago, right? We spoke about being perceived a few days ago. You know, being seen and being heard by other people, by the world, right? That is an interesting thing, right? Hey, yeah, girl. Sons. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Woo! No need to be some on the replay. Let them know, girls. Don't get in your trouble. Hey. Yo, they're out here making these viral TikToks, y'all. You need to be there. Tell me if you hear me. Turn on the TikToks. Yo, they're out here making these viral TikToks. They're out here making these viral TikToks, yo. They're out here dancing. So what they're doing, so there's a crew of them. There's a crew of them that do these viral dances. And then, so one will start dancing, and then a guy will start dancing. And then the girl will be like, oh, I know that song, but she's walking with another guy. And she stops to dance with the guy who's dancing. But the guy she's walking with is like, yo, my G, let's go. And she's like, hold on. And she keeps dancing with her. So great. So great. So great, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, my G. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Say what up. He said, yo, your abs are crazy. Thank you, my G. I got him from God. I got him from God. Don't come through, Chris Brown. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about Chris Brown, y'all. So, you know, they have this Chris Brown, what's that song? That new Chris Brown challenge. And so I did the dance to it with two of my homegirls a couple of weeks ago on the beach in Costa Rica. And before we did it, my homegirl was like, so how do you feel about Chris Brown? And I was like, I'm good with Chris Brown. However, I ain't good with R. Kelly. And she's like, okay, bet. Let's do the Chris Brown challenge. And I was like, I don't know that. I saw it the day before. I saw that there was a challenge. I was like, oh, it's cute. But it just seemed like a lot of dance moves for me to learn like that. And then the next day, here comes Essence asking me to do the challenge with her. And literally, the video that you see posted, that was me learning the dance on the spot with them. Check it out, y'all. Go down my timeline. But you see, the thing is, I appreciate her asking me how I feel about Chris Brown, right? Um, Chris got into a little trouble some years back. Um, Domestic violence, domestic abuse related, and with Rihanna. And here's my thing, y'all. People make mistakes. People make mistakes, especially young people. Especially young people. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't excuse what happened. However, people make mistakes, and people do change. People do change because I know I made mad mistakes. I made mad mistakes. Um, as a kid, as a young adult, as an adult, and I've changed, and I've changed. So anyway, shout out to what the hell is the name of that song? I don't even know. But you know the song. You bad as hell, you treat me well, I will. Yo, whatever town I'm in my land, I will. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, anything else I gotta get done out here? That's that. I was interested in seeing. And definitely just the appetite. Oh, and on health, I would definitely like to see that. I would definitely like that. But before I leave, though, I had to see I my father. That's what my dad years ago. My my dad kind of changed things, but I don't. I'm not. However, now I just like the Mikey Oscar. So Mikey Oscar. Mikey Oscar. Going to Mikey Oscar position. Like so that, and then the commentator, the host, yeah, and he's returning. Oh, my ass is so excited. So excited. Like that. At the time, I was like 17, right? 17. This is him. Watch. Say hi. Say, no, 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 no. And here I go. Let's say hi. Charlie. Here goes Charlie, security guard. He's like, my dad was saying, like, he turns around as he's fixing his tie. He's like, how that's sweet. So sweet. So, and then last year, we go back to the and we see Charlie again. We see Charlie again. I'm like, oh, that's the guy from last year. I'm like, you think he remembers us? He's like, no. I'm like, Dad, he definitely remembers us. So what do we do? I'm like, Dad, let's go after him. No, 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 no. I'm like, let's go. So I go up to, I pull my dad and I go up to Charlie. I'm like, hi, Charlie. You remember us? He's like, yeah, Keith Hernandez. I'm like, yeah. Me and my dad cracked up. Cracked up. Cracked up. Yeah, no, you only live once. You only live once. You only live once. So take a shot. Say hi. Say hi. Tell someone I love you. Oh, were you listening to my story? Yeah, my story out here. Take a chance. Say hi. You know what I'm saying? Have a good laugh. Share some really good family time with someone you love. You know what I mean? You want to borrow my Hulu? What's your name? What is it? Yara? Tiara? Well, she wants to. Okay, so you want me to hoop and then you're gonna walk up to me. Wait, let me move back a little. Y'all were doing viral TikToks. Let me know when you're ready. So oh, oh, you of course you can. You want me to hold your phone? Get it, girl. It's 2.8. Yeah, girl. Get it, girl. Get it. That's it. You just want to do it 2 times. I thought that was smart. They got you. What is this? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I got $2. Yeah. That was nice of you. Oh my goodness! Are you for real? Thank thank you. We got $2 more. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's hilarious. You can come in with that $2. Na na na, when I'm supposed to be. Na na na, not supposed to. Na na na, not supposed to be. Na na, not supposed to be. Na na, not supposed to be. And I gotta eat the booty like groceries. Ah, gotta eat the booty like groceries. Yo, that's hilarious, y'all. How many of y'all eat the booty like groceries? Let me know in the comments. How many of y'all eat the booty like groceries? Look at these little girls. Yo, we out here making viral TikToks, yo. We out here making viral TikToks. But you gotta eat the booty like groceries. So back to eating the booty like groceries. How many of you eat the booty like groceries? Be honest. Be honest. Put it in the comments. Oh my god. I think I'm no, the paparazzi people saying happy birthday to people. Happy birthday, Bella. I know that's right. How old is Bella? That looks like Best Side Brooklyn. That looks like Brooklyn. Congratulations. Oh, that's right. Well, yes. Oh, that's right. I know that's stuff. Everybody laugh. That's like our best friend. I know that. That's right. Okay, secret. Oh, this is the song right here. This is the Chris Brown song. You think it's now we can't fall down. Oh well, I need to go. Well, they're doing it now. I'll give me down. I will. And, give a feet and bam, bam, bam. I'll give you that. I will.